Hello, Fat.
Hello, teacher.
How are you tonight, Fat?
I'm fine.
It's nice to see you again.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I don't know anything.
All right. So, Fat, how was the weather? How was the weather in Vietnam? You still have a typhoon?
No, it's Sunday.
Oh, that's good. So right now you don't have a typhoon and the weather is already sunny.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. All right, so tonight, Fat, yeah. So we just have one more class before we end our class together, all right? So tonight, Fat, we are going to have your last exam, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I will give you an exam, and then when you answer, Fat, I want you to answer and read it carefully so that you can have a high score for this exam. Okay, Fat? Okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's begin. Okay? So, wait. I have to write your answers on my paper because I will check it later on. Okay, wait for me. All right. All right, Fat, so let's begin. Okay, so task number 1 is listening part, okay? It says here, task number 1, listen and choose the best answer. Okay, so let's begin, Fat.
This recording is from the British Council.
Hello, everyone. Hello. It's nice to see you all here. Welcome to British Life and Language. I am your teacher. My name is Lindsay Black. That's Lindsay Black. Before we begin, some information about the class. Our class is in room 13 on the first floor. When you go upstairs, turn left to find the room. Again, that's room 13. We have class twice a week on Monday and Wednesday. Our class begins at 4:30 p.m. and lasts 90 minutes. So we finish at 6 p.m. That's 4:30 to 6. Please arrive on time, okay? Also, I have an office hour if you have questions. I'm in office 7B on the second floor. My office hour is Friday at 6 p.m. So if you have any questions or problems or want to talk to me, it's Friday at 6 p.m. in office 7B. We begin next week on March the 13th. That's Monday, March the 13th. The course ends on May the 20th. May the 20th is the last day. I think that's all. Oh, one more thing. For this course, you need the book. Here it is. British Life and Language, Level 1, Student's Book. So please get a copy of the book. I don't want to see any photocopies of the book. Thank you. Remember, it's Level 1 Student's Book. Don't buy the teacher's book. I think that's all, everyone. I look forward to working with you. See you next Monday.
Okay, were you able to follow it, Fat? Huh?
Yes.
Were you able to
Yeah.
follow it, or do you want to listen one more time?
Listen one more time.
Okay. So let's listen once more.
This recording is from the British Council.
Hello, everyone. Hello. It's nice to see you all here. Welcome to British Life and Language. I am your teacher. My name is Lindsay Black. That's Lindsay Black. Before we begin, some information about the class. Our class is in room 13 on the first floor. When you go upstairs, turn left to find the room. Again, that's room 13. We have class twice a week on Monday and Wednesday. Our class begins at 4:30 p.m. and lasts 90 minutes. So we finish at 6 p.m. That's 4:30 to 6. Please arrive on time, okay? Also, I have an office hour if you have questions. I'm in office 7B on the second floor. My office hour is Friday at 6 p.m. So if you have any questions or problems or want to talk to me, it's Friday at 6 p.m. in office 7B. We begin next week on March the 13th. That's Monday, March the 13th. The course ends on May the 20th. May the 20th is the last day. I think that's all. Oh, one more thing. For this course, you need the book. Here it is. British Life and Language, Level 1, Student's Book. So please get a copy of the book. I don't want to see any photocopies of the book. Thank you. Remember, it's Level 1 Student's Book. Don't buy the teacher's book. I think that's all, everyone. I look forward to working with you. See you next Monday.
All right, so let's answer the following questions, Fat. Number 1, what is the
I.
teacher's name?
It's I. Lindsay Black.
How about number 2, what room is the class in?
It's B room 13.
Number 3, what days is the class?
It's Monday and Wednesday.
Number 4, how long is the class?
1 hour and a half.
Okay, number 5, when is the teacher's office hour?
It's Friday at 6 a.m. 6 p.m.
Okay, so it's letter C.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, number 6, what date does the course begin?
It's number I.
Okay, letter A, Monday, 13th of March. Okay,
This recording is
so now, Fat, let's go to task number 2. It says here, listen and fill the words. So again, you're going to listen to an audio file, and then after that, answer the following questions. Okay, Fat?
Yeah.
Okay, let's begin.
Can I help you?
Yes. Have you got this t-shirt in other colours?
We've got it in white, black, red and purple. What size do you want?
Medium?
Okay. In medium, we've got black and red.
And in purple?
No, just black and red.
Okay, red. Can I try it on?
Yes, of course. The changing rooms are over there. Is it okay?
Yes, I'll take it.
Oh, that's £10.95. Would you like to pay by a credit card or with cash?
Cash, please. Here's 20.
Okay, thanks. That's £9.50. 5p change. And here's your receipt.
Thanks. Bye.
Toodaloo.
Okay, Fat. All right, so number 1, what t-shirt size does the customer want?
It's red and black.
Oh yeah, what size?
It's red. Size.
No, no, I'm asking you the
It's
size.
red.
Small, medium, or large?
It's medium.
Okay. So number 2, Fat, does the shop have a medium-sized purple t-shirt?
Yes.
All right, so number 3, what color of the t-shirt does the customer tried on?
It's red and black.
Red and black. Okay, so number 4, Fat, does the customer buy the red t-shirt?
Yes.
And last one, number 5, does the number 5, how much does it cost?
I don't remember.
Maybe you can guess an amount.
It's $30.
$30. Okay, and last question, number 6, does the customer pay by credit card or by cash?
Hey,
What? By card or by cash?
pay cash.
By cash?
Pay cash.
Yeah? Is that your answer? The customer paid by cash?
It's pay cash.
Okay. All right, wait a minute, Fat. Wait for me for a few seconds. Okay, let's continue, Fat.
Yeah.
All right, so number 6. Okay, so your answer is the customer paid with cash, right?
Yes.
Okay, now let's go to the next part of the exam. So here, Fat, this is part number 3 or task number 3. All right, it says here, choose the correct answer. Okay, so in order for you to get the correct answer, Fat, you must read the story here on the right side of the screen, okay? Can you do it, Fat?
Yeah.
Okay, can you read it, please?
Well done, champion, on all your hard work. This term, you are always active in speaking activity, and this is right. I always enjoy reading your writing too. You have very good ideas. You can see from your math that reading is not a problem for you. Sometimes you still make small grammar mistakes, and I think you can improve your vocabulary. I recommend you review many of the language fonts we study this term. There is extra language tests in your online workbook. The area you need to work on the most is listening. I know this is difficult for you. I recommend more practice at home. Listen to English TV shows, podcasts, and radio as much as possible. I can give you a list of things to listen to. I have enjoyed working with you. Have a nice holiday and good luck for next time. It's just named Eric San is a naturalist.
Okay, very good, Fat. So let's answer the following questions here. Number 1, what is the teacher's name?
Your name is Xavier Matelia.
Okay, what letter is that?
B.
Letter
B.
Okay, number 2. What was the worst area or skill for Javier?
Is reading C.
Okay, letter C, reading. Number 3, is this the first time? Is this the first English level?
We don't know. C.
Letter C. All right. So question number 4, Fat. What mark do you need to pass writing part of the course?
%.
What letter is that?
Is D.
Letter B, 60%. Okay, number 5. What does the teacher think of Javier's writing?
She think he needs to work more on it.
So that's letter A, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, number 6, Fat. What does the teacher recommend to Javier?
It's I being more active in speaking activity.
Okay. So now, Fat, let's go to task number 4. It says here, write T for true or F for false, okay? So now, Fat, you can see here an invitation or an email on the left side of the screen, right? So, Fat, I want you to read it, and then later on, we are going to answer the following questions. Okay, so let's begin reading, Fat.
Script.
Yeah, you read it.
Intensive language course for children and teenagers 18, where we run residential course abroad and in the UK. How many students are there? A maximum of 12 students per class. How many hours of lesson are there? Is 20 hours of lesson a week? When are the costs run during the summer and at Easter? How long are the courses? From 1 week to 2 months. Who are the teachers? Our teachers are qualified teachers of language. Where do the students stay? Is student residence with qualified teacher and activity monitors who are present 24 hours a day. What do the students do after class? Which language program includes ordinary sport activity and excursion after class at weekend?
Okay, so let's answer the following questions, Fat. Question number 1. ACE schools teach languages. True or false?
It's true.
Okay, number 2. ACE schools only have schools in the UK.
It's true.
Number 3. ACE schools teach mostly adults.
It's false.
Number 4. There are more than 12 students in each class.
True.
Number 5. Courses last between 1 week and 2 months.
False.
Number 6. Students have to stay in hotels when studying at ACE schools.
False.
All right, number 7. There is always a teacher or activity monitor to support the students.
True.
Number 8. There are many activities to do after the language classes.
True.
Okay, good job, Fat. So now let's go to task number 5. It says here, answer the question. All right, so question number 1, Fat. How often do you use the internet?
I do homework and watch YouTube.
So, what day do you usually use the computer?
It's always.
All right, so you use the computer and the internet every day?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Fat, do you own a computer?
No.
All right, so whose computer is that you're using every day?
It's a mom computer.
All right, it's your mom's computer. So, Fat, how often do you use it?
It's always.
Always or every day?
Yes.
All right, so what is the purpose, Fat? Why do you use it?
I do homework.
Okay, you do homework. You search your homework in the internet?
Yes.
Okay, and then what else do you do in the internet?
I don't remember.
Okay, so you use the internet and the computer for your homework, right? And then how about watching movies in YouTube? Do you use it also?
Yes.
Okay. So question number 3, Fat. What are the advantages of the internet? Advantages means what are the good things about using the internet?
I can have any answer to homework.
Okay, you can have any answers for your homework, right? So,
Yes.
by using the internet, Fat, do you think that it helps you in your studies or it doesn't help you?
It's help me.
All right, very good. What else? Give me one more advantages, Fat, of using the
No.
internet.
I don't know.
Okay, so you think that the advantages of using the internet is to help you for your homework and studies, right?
Yes.
Okay. So question number 4, Fat. How about the disadvantages of the internet? Disadvantages means the wrong effects of the internet.
It's my computer is broken Wi-Fi and sometimes it's to the internet.
So do you think having an internet can distract your studies? Can it disturb your studies?
It's I don't can study.
Okay. So you mean that when you have a problem with your computer or when your Wi-Fi is broken, you cannot
Yes.
study or you cannot use the computer, right?
Yes.
Okay, so do you think, Fat, that using the internet or the computer every day is good?
Yes.
Okay. So last question, Fat. What do you think about studying online? Like us, we study together in online class. What do you think about it?
It's modern and convenient.
Oh, very good. So you think that studying online is very modern and very convenient.
Yes.
Okay, why do you say that it's convenient, Fat?
It's so fast.
It's so fast, right? So
Yes.
you do not have to go to school to learn because there's also an online class.
Yes.
Okay, especially now that we have a pandemic, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So task number 6, Fat. Let's go to task number 6. Okay, it says here, talk about your best friend, all right? So here, a good friend knows all your best stories, but a best friend has lived them with you. Okay, so Fat, can you tell me something about your best friend?
My best friend is so funny. He is John. His skin is black, and his don't wear glasses.
Oh, he
He
doesn't
can
wear
play.
glasses.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He can play basketball and swimming.
Oh, he can play basketball and swimming. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, what else?
Uh, his play with me is 5 years.
Oh, so you are best friend for 5 years already?
Yes.
Oh, is he your classmate, Fat?
Now it's today I and his don't play with.
So you mean, where does he live, Fat?
He lives in Ho Chi Minh.
In Ho Chi Minh.
Yes.
Oh, how about you? Where do you live?
I live in Ho Chi Minh too.
Okay. So you mean, so does your best friend live in the same street and in your house?
It's a house.
Oh, okay. Okay, so next one, Fat. All right. So that is the end of our second exam for tonight, okay? So we still got a few minutes left. Let's begin another lesson, okay?
Okay.
All right, wait for me. All right, Fat, let's begin. Okay, so lesson number 4, it is about current events. All right, before that, let's have some vocabulary words here. Okay, can you read the following words, Fat?
Person, naturalist, citizen, harm, territory, fulfilling, requirement, moral character, commit, grimace.
Okay, so what do you mean, Fat, by citizen?
Citizen is a people live in a country.
All right. So citizen, that is a people. No. Citizen, that is the people, or those are the people that lives in a certain area or country. Okay, so example, you live in Vietnam. So we call you Vietnamese. So you are the citizens of Vietnam, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. How about moral character? What do you mean by moral character, Fat?
I don't know.
Okay, so moral character, that means it is about your characteristics. Okay, if you are a criminal, if you did good in your city, if you're a good citizen, okay, like that. It means it describes about your personality. All right, next one, Fat.
Civics, government,
Government.
government, special, president, senator, congress, state, flag.
Okay, so what do you mean by government, Fat?
Its government is the people can I don't know.
So government, that is a batch of people, or these are people that exercises the law in our country or in our city. Okay, so they are the person who exercises the law. Okay, so next one, Fat, let's go to reading about citizen test. Okay, can you read it, Fat, please?
Naturalists, citizens are not born in the United States or its territories. They become citizens by fulfilling certain requirements. A requirement is something unique. What are some requirements to become a naturalist citizen? One must be at least 18 years old. One must have good moral character. If one is moral, one is good. One does not commit crimes or hurt others. One must have lived in the United States for at least 5 years. One must pass two tests. One test is an English test. The other is civics test. The civics test is on American history and government.
Okay. Continue, Fat.
Not all people have to meet these requirements. Sometimes there are exceptions. Children can be naturalists. They do not have to be 18 years old. They can be naturalists if their parents apply for them. Sometimes older people do not have to learn English. Expressions are made case by case which president is called the father of our country. How many senators are in Congress? What is the capital of your state? Where is the White House located? What do the stars on our flag mean? These 5 questions are from a list of 96 questions. The list is for the civics test. People can use the list to study for the test. The test they take will not have all 96 questions. The test will only have some of the 96 questions.
Okay. Continue, Fat.
What are the answers to the sample question? The first answer is George Washington. He is the father of our country. The second answer is 100. We have 15 states. We have 2 senators from each state. This means we have 100 senators. There are 15 answers to the third question. Each state has a different capital. The answer to the fourth question is Washington DC. Our White House is located there. The last question is about our flag. There are 15 stars on the flag. Each star stands for a state. How did you do on the question? Did you know about our government?
Okay. All right. So now, Fat, let's have a lesson about passive voice. Okay. So example, Fat. Subject plus be plus P plus by plus O. So here, the passive voice, a passive sentence consists of the subject, the verb to be in the correct tense, the past participle of the verb needed, sometimes the agent and or other complement, okay? Example, the novel was read by mom in one day. This film wasn't liked by no one. The windows had been broken. Okay, so Fat, can you make a sentence like this one, constructing of this one?
I was do homework.
You just follow the examples.
I was do homework.
I must do homework
by friend in one day.
Okay. All right. So now, Fat, let's have here. The passive is used when we want to emphasize the action in question, the causes of action, whether someone or something is not too important. Okay, example. English is spoken all around the world. So the passive infinitive is made up of to be. Okay, the example is this one. The doors are going to be locked at 10 o'clock. Okay, so Fat, can you make or can you give me an example using this passive infinitive?
I don't know.
Okay. This is an example. The doors are going to be locked at 10 o'clock.
I'm going to play basketball in the weekend.
You have to use the word to be.
I don't know.
Maybe you can say the basketball game is going to be played by 10 groups. All right? So in the passive infinitive, Fat, you just have to use the word to be. All right? All right, so Fat, let's continue again our last class on the next Thursday, all right? Okay, Fat? Oh yeah, we are going to have one more class on Thursday, and that is our final class. All right, Fat?
I don't know.
Okay, so see you again next Thursday, Fat. Good night. Chuk Gungon.
Goodbye.